morning Braille class. Today we're going to be doing a quick phonics session on the sound qu, and we're going to be writing sentences using the conjunction so to make our sentences into year 2 detailed sentences. We're going to do a quick revise. So when I show you the sound, see whether you can say it out loud. Ch. Shh. Stick that tongue out. G. A. E, oo, or up. Fantastic. Now we're going to have a little look at some of the words that we've learned already. So when I push that word forward, these are our high frequency and common exception words. See if we can say that word. In. An. Mum. Into. Some of our common exception words now. Looked. She. Back to the beginning. Perfect. So today we're going to be looking at the sound qu. See if you can say that sound qu. And again, qu. So our caption action for today, we grab our hand, the palm of our hand, we pop it across our chest, and we bow our heads and we say, quiet for the Queen. Quiet for the Queen. Okay, so our qu is for grabbing our hand over our caption action, quiet for the Queen. And we can use a really quiet voice to do that. So when we see this side of the card, we're going to say quiet for the Queen. This side of the card, this is our digraph, our 2 letters that come together to make one sound. So think about the letter names that come together to make that sound. See if you can think in your head, what are the letter names? What are the letter names for these letters? So you should have said the letter names are Q and U. So Q and U come together to make one sound. It's a digraph, 2 letters coming together to make the sound qu. So you see this side of the card, you're going to say qu. When you see this side of the card, you're going to grab your hand over your chest and say quiet for the Queen. Are you ready? Let's have a look. Qu. Quiet for the Queen. Qu. Qu. Quiet for the Queen. Fantastic. Now we're going to have a go at segmenting and blending some words with that qu sounding. So when we're segmenting, we're splitting up the word into its different sounds. So let's try that first one. Qu, a, k, qu, a, k, qu, a, k, qu, a, k. And then we blend it to make the word quack. Think about what animal might make a quacking sound. Next one. Again, segmenting. We segment it not once, not twice, but 3 times to help us to blend correctly. Qu, I, u, t. Qu, I, u, t. Qu, I, u, t. Qu, I, u, t. Blending, quilt. I'd love to be in my quilt right now, nice and warm. Next one. Qu, I, t. Qu, I, t. Qu, I, t. Quit. Now see if you can do the next ones on your own. So see whether you can segment these words on your own. Let's have a think. Let's see whether you got it right. So qu, I, z, qu, I, z, qu, I, z, quiz. Oh, let's have a look at this one. There's something at the beginning of this one that's different to the other words that we had. What do we call this type of Q? Is it a lowercase or is it a capital? It's a capital. And why might we need a capital letter for this word? See whether you can segment this word and then think about why you might need a capital letter for this word. So the word is Queen. We need a capital letter because it is a title. Okay, it's the name of her title. She's the Queen. Just like my title is Miss, as in Miss Bailey. So the M in Miss needs a capital letter and the Q in Queen needs a capital letter as well. Now we're going to have a go at writing a sentence. So I'm going to give you the sentence and then see whether you can write it. So the sentence is the, so get your hands together, the quiet, comma, quick. So let's start from the beginning. The, quiet, comma, quick, cat. So the, quiet, comma, quick, cat, ran. So the quiet, comma, quick, cat, ran over the fence. Full stop on the end. So let's see if we can do it from the beginning. The quiet, comma, quick, cat, ran over the fence. Full stop. See whether you can write that sentence now on your own, and then I'm going to show you how we need to write it. So before I go to write my sentence, I'm practicing it orally all the time, so then I can memorise it in my head and I don't need to think much before I write it. So the quiet, quick cat ran over the fence. So let's start from the beginning. The beginning of a sentence, we always need what, Braille class? A capital letter. So our capital letter needs to be larger than our lowercase letters. And we're writing the. It's really important that our letters sit on the line and that the faces of them are the same size. Really important. So the, finger space. Quiet. So we're using our qu from today that hopefully you've learned is Q and a U. And then I, et is how I remember it. So qu, the sound we've learnt today. The letter I, which makes an I sound. And we've also got the I and E going together, the digraph to make I for tighten, my tie, and then our T. So the quiet. Now remember, because we've got another adjective coming next, we're listing them. So we're using an expanded noun phrase here, two adjectives that go together to describe the noun, which is the cat in our sentence. So we need to put a comma after the first adjective. Then we've got the word quick. So we're using our qu from today. The next sound is I, and then we've got a special friend k on the end, which is our curly cat and kicking cat. The quiet, quick cat, and again, all my letters are the same size. My ascenders hit the same line. The quiet, quick cat ran, so and our letter names R-A-N, over the, and then again, fence. So our fence starts with a F, N, and then a really naughty one on the end. A curly K and an E, which letter names C and E, when they're together on the end, and E after a C, the C becomes a S. And at the end of my sentence, I need a full stop. So, the quiet, quick cat ran over the fence. Now, this is an all right sentence, but I think you guys can extend it, challenge yourselves. So I want you to think about how you can use the conjunction so to extend this sentence. So I'm going to get rid of that full stop now, and I'm going to use this conjunction so. The quiet, quick cat ran over the fence so. Why did he do that? So he could catch a mouse. So he could get back in his garden. I want you to think of how you can extend this sentence at home to include that conjunction so to make our sentences a little bit longer, more like year 2 sentences using those conjunctions.